Welcome back, guys. We're on the second stop on the SDGPT. We're in Västervik this time, playing the Alviken course. Probably one of the best courses in Sweden, maybe even in Europe. I'll take you through a couple of the holes. We're here on hole 5. Par 4, 200 meters-ish. Gotta go through this gap, and then it bends up a little bit to the right and finishes straight. Pretty difficult par 4. I'll try to go with like a little bit of a flippy fairway off the tee. So we go with a beat-in instinct here. Just try to hit the gap and turn it over just a little bit. Missed that tree, and that's really good. Alright, so this would probably be one of the better drives, especially for what I'm going. This was almost perfect. Could go straight at it, can go over. Going over. I'll try both things just to see what works. But I like the up and over so that I don't hit the first tree at least. So it should just be tilt up there, push it a little far off the basket. And that's parked, I think. Oh, okay, hit the tree. So I'm supposed to throw it a little further. I'd say it got a pretty good reaction. But there's like one tree up there that I gotta go just behind, and then it's parked. Otherwise, it's a straight throw like this. But I guess they just parked. Alright, both of them were a little short. The tilt probably hit the tree right here. I thought it was going forward, but I guess it just came straight down. Still, this one is a very good one to just have a look for birdie on. So honestly, if I could be here every 3 rounds, I would be pretty happy. Nice. I'd say this is probably one of the more beautiful courses as well. Like, we get so much of the Swedish terrain with all the rocks, and then we go out here. There's some big fairways as well. So very nice on all aspects, actually. Hole 6, 107 meters. Some will be right, some will be left, some will be long. Shouldn't be in play. It is a little turnover that kind of goes straight. So, you know it. I'll try to put this on just a slight anhyzer. Make it go straight. Should go right to the basket. Oh, I didn't turn that. That should, if it just sits down, yeah, that's circle's edge. So it's a putt for birdie. Alright, so I guess if I miss the angle just a bit, I just threw it kind of straight. Still in the circle, like 9 meters with an open putt. And I guess we should expect to have a lot of these kind of looks from about circle's edge on this course. There's a lot of tough holes to just nail. hole 7, par 5. Actually, quite a lot of those out here. This one is 300 meters. There's some OB kind of everywhere. You gotta hit this gap from the tee and push it way left. And then it's another, either a sidearm or something to just get in a spot where you have like 90-80 meters to the basket, which is on a tough green. So started off by just throwing a cloud breaker on hyzer, out the gap, and see where that puts you. That is very, very good. Exceptionally good drive here. A bit further up than I've been the other practice days. So not quite sure what to do here, but as it is a par 5 and it's, I guess, one of the harder ones, I will just try to lay it up. There's like a tree up here with a red dot on it that's 90 meters to the basket. So if you're there, that's great. I'll just try to put it kind of close to there. All clear now. So just a smooth sidearm towards the trees. Rather be on a little bit on the left than on the right side. And that's very much on the right side unless it pushes. No, wait, that was really bad. All right, so we try to do something else. Now there's someone else. All right, so I'll try the backhand because you'd much rather go left. Yeah, so that's also a little too far, but that's way better. As soon as you throw a bad shot out here, you are going to scramble. And it's gonna be some tough scrambles. This is one of them, just in these trees, not really able to get a full swing, I guess. It'll be very awkward. I'll just try to hit the sidearm through the gap, as you can see in front of me. It's a small gap. I don't have too much room here, but I'm the goat. Yeah, easy part, yep. That's definitely one of the better scrambles. This is like not at all an easy green to land on. Really hard to park it, even from the perfect second shot. So to make such an easy birdie from there, or not easy, I guess it was a really good scramble shot, but 3 for 3. Hole 8, 86 meters. The basket is straight through this gap and just a little bit down to the right. The big tree down in the end, it's pin high basically, so if you throw a sidearm just towards it and let it fade, it should be parked. So for me, I think it's an MD5. Just smooth, hit the gap, and then I guess take an easy birdie. Hopefully. Oh, I thought I jinxed myself, but that was really good. That should be parked. This was the perfect drive. Just towards that tree, let it fade a little bit. And I have a tap in. I guess this is one of the easier holes on the course. At least when we were training, we were thinking this is one that you go up to and you're like, okay, I kind of want to get this. But it is a tight gap from the tee, so you really gotta log it in on every hole out here. Hole 9, another par 4, another really tough one. Hazard all along the right side of the fairway here. So you want to push it straight, fade, and then it's a very small landing zone up there. and then there's like a small island where the basket sits. So you both have to throw a really good tee shot and get it in placement to even attack the very small green. And I think we go Cloudbreaker to just push it forward and have a little fade in the end. And now it needs to fade. That's the best shot I've thrown on the hole. So this would be where the perfect tee shot would land. Not sure we get this good conditions for the tournament. It's very calm right now. But it is kind of like that. You just want to push it out and have it fade. There's some trees right behind here that you could land in most of the time. But if you're out here, you want to land on the island, of course. It is hazard all around. So if you really miss it, you will have a long putt. But this should be fairly easy, just a little chip. Could go with Razor Claw, but I like my tilt this week. Because I can just throw it kind of hard and it will hit the basket, I guess. Alright, so it is a fairly big green. It is 11 meters almost all around. So I guess if you hit a good tee shot, you do want to at least put it on the island, or at least like you want to put it very close here. But definitely, I mean, maybe it didn't look like it, but this is one of the tougher holes. So now we move on to one more hole for this video, and it's gonna be a long one. On hole 13 now, probably the longest par 4 on the course. It's 225, definitely plays like it, if not further. OB left, there's like a little creek that goes up and around. So there's two options. You either try to lay it up here and be safe, or you can try and go over if there's not too much wind. Right now, the wind is kind of down, so I'll just show both. I guess just for the fun of it, let's go for it first. So take a fairly understable driver and just smack it out there. So that's pretty good. Yep. That's the play if there's no wind. If there is wind, which there probably will be in the tournament, you just go stable PD2, or I go stable PD2. That's maybe a little too safe, but it is easily on the fairway with a shot to the basket. This is the go for it. As you can see, it does become pretty easy from here. This is where the hard part starts for me, because I have to be touchy with it. But a little standstill, backhand or side arm could do either thing. And just under the basket. And sit. Little juice on that one, but it's putting. A little too far with the upshot. What can you do with all that spin? But still, again, one of the holes you really, I guess you kind of want to have a putt on this for birdie. But it's definitely not an easy hole, that's for sure. Oh, that was bad, but it was in. Hey, 6 holes, 6 birdies. If I play like that tomorrow, I'll be happy. Definitely not gonna happen, but I mean, almost would be nice with just a 6 under round. So definitely looking forward to this weekend. We'll start playing today, I guess, if I put the video out tomorrow. But very nice course. Looking so much forward to the weekend. As you can see, it's beautiful holes, a lot of variety as well. Yeah, so let's just hope we can take it down this time. And see you in the next one.